Why don't we give him something to talk about?
Hi, I'm Jade,
I'm Anabelle.
and welcome to our show. I am so excited. Today, we're going to go off the cuff, as
Yes.
Anabelle would say,
And I'm very excited.
about some opinions that we have on anything and everything.
Zero planning involved.
Zero planning involved, which stresses me out a little bit because I never know what to say. You get to join me and Anabelle on this wonderful adventure of ours. Today, we're going to talk about should books change their cover when it has a famous actor in the film role, and what attracts you to the cover and what deters you from picking it up.
So I believe this one was yours
Yes.
originally.
Mm-hmm.
I'll let you start.
Okay. So, as we all know, right now, books are becoming very, very popular to be turned into film adaptations.
Left and right.
It's because nobody has a good idea in the movie world. So they got to steal it from an author who has already put in all the work.
Of course.
And so what I've noticed is that now we're going into books differently, right? We're going into it, judge it based off of its cover pretty much. We're going in blind is what we're saying, but basically we're judging.
We judge.
Yeah, we judge.
Only books, not people.
I mean, hello here. They want you to pick them up based off of how they look.
That's why they're displayed a certain way.
Exactly. So no one can add us about this, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And what I personally don't want to see is Ryan fucking Gosling on the front of Project Hail Mary.
No, thank you.
Don't get me wrong. He's a handsome fellow. Sure. He's fine. But like, it takes it away from me. Then I'm like, I should
100%.
just watch the movie then. What do I need to read this book for?
100%.
Another one's Bridgerton. Now I'm getting covers of the actors and their counterparts on there. Originally, when Bridgerton came out, it did have real people. So here's one of our real people thing. Would I have ever picked that book up? Hell to the nah.
Never.
To the nah.
Nah.
But they came out with these stunning, beautiful, like limited edition ones that were just scrolly and got a little bit of glimmer to them. Beautiful. I wouldn't have even known it was Bridgerton. I still would have picked it up and been like, oh, this is beautiful. I wonder what it is. So there's another, do real people make it work for me? Hell, no.
This might be more of a just in general cover discussion.
Yes.
Because so many things are in my mind.
I bet they're just clicking for you now, right?
Yeah, everything you're saying. And then all of a sudden I remembered the books, which, by the way, I've loved.
Yeah.
Also, I still need book 4.
Mm-hmm.
The Western ones.
So, yes.
The cover of those is comic book style to me. Never would pick that book up.
And see, I would pick those up. I don't want real people that are not like famous people, but I do dig the caricatures or like the drawings of people. That one too that you're talking about. So you're talking about Blue Ranch something. Lila Sage wrote them.
Yes.
And they all have that same.
Each book has the couple on the cover, and they're drawn, and they're comic book, but not a comic book like kids version or like Spider-Man, Batman. But there is a specific style of comic book.
Yeah, you don't like those.
No, this one's like a sketch almost. It looks like a sketch drawing,
and I'm used to those more so especially in the smut universe that I live in.
Yeah, and it's the first time though I've ever seen a book like that.
I suppose.
For me. I mean, so if you look at books that are fantasy books, they usually have maybe 5 things. A sword.
Okay. A castle.
A crown.
A crown.
A knife.
Yeah.
With a dagger. I mean, a dagger with like blood.
Yeah, hello here. It's not a knife.
And maybe flowers, something like that. They all kind of are the same theme. But then if you were to suddenly right next to it, let's say The Princess Bride. I have this really pretty collector's edition of The Princess Bride.
You have a beautiful one.
It does have drawings on it, but the cover is brown and it's written fairy tale style. I also have the paperback. I had that one first. And on the cover are the 2 actors.
Yes.
I love them.
Yeah, sure.
But I will never pick that book up again. I've got the actual book with the nicer cover. Nothing deters. And this also could go back to me visualizing things.
Yeah.
Don't tell me what people look like.
Oh, yeah. You don't want to know
Let me
before.
decide on my own. also, it's a money grab to then re-release something with the actors on the cover,
Sure. Yeah,
right?
especially for people who are like, "Oh, I saw the movie and I loved it, and I gotta get
Mhm.
the book."
And when you compare covers original and perfect example, I just got Hamnet. I was
Mhm.
torn between getting the paperback, which I ended up getting because I thought it was really pretty. The hardcover has, maybe it's Shakespeare on the cover, but it's got a man with a hat, old-fashioned, brownish.
Oh, really?
I didn't find it in the store because I was gonna compare the 2 to see which one I wanted more, but I
Sure.
really like the colors of the other one. But now they also sell the Hamnet movie version of the book,
Oh, yes.
and the cover's pretty. It looks just
Yeah.
like the poster, nothing wrong with it, but the actors are on it. Again, love them,
Mhm.
but not for the book. I'm
No.
reading the book, not the movie. And what about people who don't really care for movies?
Yeah, for sure.
Now you throw them off by adding
Mhm.
just don't put any people.
No, it's not necessary.
Yeah, like, when I'm looking at a row of books and you have actors, 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 a drawing of people, the old romance novels with, like, Fabio on the cover, anything like that,
Yes. I
I will
think that's why
skim those.
we still stick to it, though.
Well, in
It
that
just
genre.
yes, in that genre, we still stick to it. People who are going into those books want something to compare to for the
Yeah.
man, at least, not anybody else
Yeah, yeah.
necessarily, not the woman, who cares? We're picturing ourselves as the lady here.
Oh, right, right.
Who's no
We don't
one's
need no
joking
lady. Yeah.
yourself. We know it's
Yeah.
us. We're picturing ourselves there. We wanna have an idea what the guy looks like. And unlike you, Annabelle, some people are like me and they want a little bit of inspiration. Now, sometimes that inspiration just leaves us to Henry Cavill, but
Yes, I mean,
we might like an idea first.
yeah, like, let's see what you got. I'm never using it. Um, but also, like, I think that's why I lean away from just romance.
Sure.
So, heated rivalry,
Yeah.
love hypothesis, like,
Yeah.
all these types of books have,
Allie Hazelwood is
yeah,
known to
drawings
have
on the cover
yes.
of people. They're
Mhm.
cartoons, no one specific.
Nope.
But I would rather, I think now that I've gotten used to seeing even the thrillers
Mhm.
have gotten some really good covers on them. Horror has great covers on them. You're
Yeah.
not really going to see people on the cover.
I think that's why you're attracted to thrillers so much and you haven't not extended yourself out of that, but extended yourself into the romance
Hmm.
or the fantasy necessarily, because
I mean,
fantasy
I've
has
been
become a
buying
lot.
fantasy. I'm just
Yeah.
haven't read them. Yeah.
Well, and you've also been buying fantasy that does not have people on them.
Yes. No,
A
none.
lot more are coming out with people on them again.
Hmm. Well, that'll
'Cause
cure
a
me
lot
of
of the
my fantasy
yeah, because
real
a lot
quick.
of the times I think I've noticed is that if it's fantasy with people on them, it's romance.
Yeah. I
Versus
guess
true fantasy where it's not a lot of romance.
I guess if I really were to go to the bookstore and look, like, study it,
Yeah.
I would realize that the ones that are romance in a non-smut, minimal
Mhm.
smut way are gonna have the people, so you can see lovey-doveyness,
Yeah.
and then fantasy romance,
Mhm.
romantasy,
Romantasy.
those are gonna have really cool looking covers that reflect that, because that's what I've been seeing.
Yeah.
And, yesterday, we went to the bookstore, and my husband was joking because we kept grabbing books that had the cool sides,
Oh,
and he's like,
the sprayed
"The
edges or
sprayed
like
edges," yeah, and
yeah.
he's like, "This once this fad is over and they stop doing it, you're gonna wanna rebuy everything without them." And I said, "Absolutely not."
Liar, because, Powerless is a great one. We have 3 books that are sprayed edges and the rest are not.
I know, that's
You're gonna wait
crazy.
forever,
Yeah,
and they might
well
not even come out with them.
with Outlander, I had maybe 6 of the books,
Oh, yeah.
and I had some soft cover, and then I had
Mhm.
one my husband bought me, like, 4 of them for Christmas, and he just mixed and matched
Sure.
because he had no clue.
Poor men. They
My
try
life
so
yeah.
hard.
My library has to look a very specific way.
Yeah. Pretty.
And, yeah, messy, but pretty.
Yeah.
And I legit was like, "Here," and I gave them to your husband, and I
Yeah.
bought all the hardcovers again.
Yes.
So, it's not that I won't do it.
It's
It's not, and
just
honestly, it's not our fault. It's whoever is releasing them, which we've had this talk before.
yeah.
If you're gonna release a series, be consistent.
Yeah, always.
Be consistent. Or if you're going to make the new version a certain way, then re-release. That's a reason to re-release,
Yeah.
not to add an actor or a cartoon person or a model. They just do not get me at all.
Yeah, that's another thing that I hate. It's totally money grabbing, but, like, let's start with Throne of Glass, one of my
Mhm.
favorite series. I had bought it by chance, right before, and I didn't realize this, right before it was doing a re-release, and they were changing how the front covers looked. So when I bought it, I bought the original, and it actually has a person on it. It
Oh.
has Aileen on it.
But is it like a drawing?
Yeah, it's still a drawing, yeah. And they came out with a re-release where it was like I don't even know how to describe it. They're so ugly and
Mhm.
lame and it's just flat because
Yeah.
it's just like the other ones were so detailed and because it had a real person on it, like it gave you this sense of real fantasy. This new way is more like modern simplicity.
Yeah.
It's just flat colors that are slightly ombreed and
Oh,
there's no
yes.
3D look to them. People hated it.
They sound terrible.
The ones that I have now, somebody's trying to sell them on the marketplace here for $500.
Oh, somebody will buy them. The
Somebody will.
original? Yeah.
Yeah, that's just crazy to me. Like I
Get
can't
on
even
there,
I
girl.
know, except I love them too much. You're not getting
Well,
my
and you're
stuff.
not getting them again.
And so talking about Mass, her other book that did something similar is freaking A Court of Thorn and Roses. I don't remember what the original looked like, but she re-released it. So ugly.
I think
I
those
hate
are they
them.
the ones that are the solid colors? I think
Yeah,
that's
they're
what
the
I have,
solid
like a
colors, and then
pink and a green and
yeah,
whatever. Yeah. I'm
but that last book, Silver
Oh,
Flames,
yeah?
is taller than the rest of the
Yes.
goddamn books.
Yes, that's so weird, right?
Oh, girl,
Why?
why re-release the covers and
Why?
then not make them the same size?
Yeah. And
You're gonna have to re-release them
I
again.
wonder though, when she releases right before the other ones come, right?
Yeah.
They're already hyping it up the second she did that podcast.
Oh,
They're going to hype it up
yeah.
until right before, and maybe what they'll do is they'll re-release them. I have the first, is it 3?
No, you have like the first 5.
5. Ooh.
4.
So I would probably be one of those people who rebought them,
Yeah.
but I am planning on reading them because I really got nothing from them and I don't remember
Mhm.
anything. So I am now that I am a sticky note person and a tab
Yeah.
person, I am going to do a reread. But
Yeah.
right now I'm reading so many things at once and none of it is podcast related and
Nope.
I'm going to have to add those. I'm waiting for a break, which we are going to have closer to the end of the year. And I
Mhm.
think I will spend it getting through those books and just getting a feel for them.
Yeah.
And if I love them as much as people say,
Mhm.
I mean, a book can't, yes, books can be overhyped, but it can't be that overhyped that they're this huge. And I think this
You
is
just can't believe
I know,
it.
I'm just shook.
You're just
The worst thing they could do, I think, for this series is make it into a movie.
You know what's funny though? I feel like you would feel like you're a huge Edgar Allan Poe person. I've never even read a single one. Never. And I never intend to. But
But
think
he's
about
all about depression.
Oh
Love
yeah,
it.
I can't imagine why I wouldn't want to read that in,
Sadness and
the
turmoil.
20th century.
Life was hard.
Yeah, but those people would have probably been they had their moment,
Mhm.
probably later in life than when they actually wrote that shit.
Oh,
It's the same with William Shakespeare, right?
yeah,
Like,
and with,
he's huge now.
artists and stuff
Yeah.
too back in the
I don't
day.
understand why he's so huge. I hate most of his shit unless it's modernized.
Oh, I
So,
mean,
like, 10 Things I Hate About You.
yeah, you
Take it
love
from
the
his
movie,
shit,
yeah.
but I would never read that. Like, what is the one, Midnight's Dream? That
A
one
Midnight Summer Dream,
Yeah, that one's so popular for, like, plays,
Yes.
movies. I don't think I've seen ever a single one because they haven't modernized it enough to
Mhm.
interest me. But
Yeah.
it's huge. People love him. They
Yeah.
say his stuff's changed his life. That's how I feel about Mass and her
That's
stuff.
I
And nobody
you're
will know.
saying I mean, I know
I'm
this is
saying
off
William
topic.
Shakespeare is trash and
Yeah,
Mass
like,
is
I am
God.
shook. Shook. Like, you're talking about a woman who's I can't
There
even.
you go. You stated
woman?
it. A woman.
I mean, there's
Who dared?
plenty of female writers back then too. And
Dickinson never read anything from her. That shit's all boring. It's all woo is me, depressing stuff. I don't need that in my life.
Don't watch Wuthering
I
Heights.
Honestly, I don't want to.
I wouldn't. That's a side note though, because I loved it. But It's quite a bit it's a little bit different from the book, but also very similar.
Wuthering Heights, there's another one that's multiple covers.
So they changed the cover from this to that to the other. Like, I would when you look at classic books, old covers, they're like leather and plain.
Yeah, they are. They have literally just the title.
Yeah, and
I
then
don't even think they always had the author. You would
I
flip
don't
it
know.
open, and there it would be.
Yeah, now I would have loved a leather-bound plain cover book,
Yeah, you're
but
enticed by that.
I really like it. So
Yeah.
when I see
So, yeah, what
anything
entices
to
you?
well, what entices me would be we're not gonna look at the back, right? We're gonna
Right.
pick up because I saw it, it caught my eye. What's gonna catch my eye is if it's like a thriller, it has to kind of look if it's a thriller that has like a peppy cover, I'm already kinda doubting it. It could be great,
Yeah.
and I might read the back and say, "Keeping this one."
Yeah.
But it already makes me go, "No." With horror books, except for people like Stephen King, because he's done so many TV shows and so many movies from his books, they change the covers constantly of his books,
Yeah.
right? They're always based on something else. I don't even know what the originals would be because some of his books are older, or
Mhm.
quite a bit older. But with other authors, I wanna read a book that's gonna scare me. So if the cover has a freaky kind of vibe on the cover, I'm immediately attracted to that book.
Sure.
Another thing that's not as much about covers, but the thickness, don't ask me what it is.
About a thick book.
The bigger the book is, the better I think it's gonna be. That hasn't even been correct a whole bunch of times in my life,
Yeah.
but for some reason, I wanna that heftiness. And then when new to romance and fantasy, a fantasy book right now, you will get me with the sprayed edges. So,
Yeah.
I'll see the cover, I'm like, "That's pretty," or, "I like the color pattern," I pick it up and I immediately look at the side.
Mhm.
And then if I like the edges, then I might read the back and see if it's a series because I don't wanna get into a whole big thing yet because 'cause I'm still
Oh,
learning.
sure.
So when I've gone to the bookstore, I used to be the girl that went straight to mystery and thrillers.
Yeah.
Didn't need to look anywhere else. Started to move around to fantasy a little bit and pick some books there. And then I tried romance.
Yeah.
Every single romance
Yeah.
is now a damn person on the cover.
I told you we need it.
And it immediately makes me I'm done. I don't even wanna look anymore. What do you look for?
I actually, because I'm a thrifter and I thrift for books,
Mm.
so what attracts me is usually title. Title is everything to me. I will pull it out and I will look at the front cover. And if the front cover is kind of boring, then I kind of go,
Mhm.
no. I'm a fantasy and a romancer, so I
Yeah.
kind of know what I'm looking for, which is people.
But what if
In an embrace.
I know you're not reading, you're just now reading some thrillers here and there.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've bought them or you're only on the Kindle. Same thing on Kindle. You get to see the covers immediately, which I do love.
Yeah.
How do you choose those? Is it also by title?
It is by title, yeah. So, like, one that I'm reading, I picked it a little bit less on the title, but not completely against the title. It's, You Can't Stay, but it looked witchy. It looked like Blair
Oh.
Witch. It gave Blair Witch vibes.
And so you took the title first
Yep.
and then kind of were like, also digging this background.
Yeah.
I think I read that one.
Oh, did you?
I have to look it up.
I doubt you have.
Dare you. It sounds familiar.
It's pretty good. I haven't been able to finish it because it's just life, but
So that one was like a double whammy.
yeah. And then the next one that entices me, if I have watched the movie. So, like,
True.
I bought Howl's Moving Castle. I absolutely love those movies.
Mhm.
This was a very, very pretty version. It has sprayed edges. It's just very stunning comparative to the original book, which is drawing still, but just like in a generic kind of way. Because this isn't necessarily a romance film.
Mhm.
Like, you can make it that way, and it is a
Yeah.
little bit, but, you know, when you think of romance, you think, wow.
Yeah. Not meow.
Not meow. No. But that's what gets me to pick up a book, pretty much, is title.
There's just so many things about covers that are so important.
I mean, yeah, what you see is what you get. And you
Yeah.
want it right the first time.
I want it perfect the first time.
Yeah, exactly.
And romance people, if you ever want me to be interested in your book,
stop putting people on it.
stop putting people on it.
You know who
Stop
doesn't?
it. Who?
50 Shades of Grey.
I read all of those books.
I did too.
Yeah, put a handcuff on a cover. I'll read
it. So see, they do work.
Handcuff equals love. Yes.
Yeah, you know what I don't want to see is when they're really specific smut books, like the Milky Maid one. I don't want to see a cow.
What
I
was
don't want
it?
to see a heifer and a woman on the front cover.
Yes, I do think that when you're selling those books for smut, the cover should be more up to your imagination, shall we say.
Honestly.
Well, I read that one called Hinge, and it was a picture of a door and a doorknob.
Yes, that's perfect. That's all the imagination I want to see.
Yeah, it was a book about a door and a woman.
I think we come to a good stopping point in telling us what you feel your books need to have or don't have to entice or deter you. Come hit us up on Instagram at Give 'em Something to Jade, Give 'em Something to Anabelle, or
Give 'em Something to Podcast. Thanks for joining us.
Bye!